Oh, boyos, I think we live now. Alright. Alright, we're live. Dope. Okay. Gang, gang. Alright. Hold on a hot second here. Go full screen Doki Doki. Thank you. Alright. Alright, what? Alright, boys, so we're just running through Doki Doki today. Gonna have a good old time playing some nice Doki Doki Literature Club. And that's it. That's gonna be it. Alright. Let me pull up the chat here real quick. Aha, she says. Whatever you're saying, what are you saying all of a sudden? Beautiful. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh, thank you, Monica. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Tragic. What a tragedy. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of her thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight, Will says. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. Oh, hold up. Do we get a Drew in here? We got 3 people viewing this trash. That's great stuff. Drew. Oh, Drew is here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Drewski, tell me down below if it's working or not for you. Oh, we got 4 viewers, boys. Hey. Whoa. I can't believe we got 4 people viewing this trash. Hold up, is Eli here too? Is it working, Drew? Alright, I'm gonna take that as yes. Alright. That's good reasoning. Oh, hold up. Alright. Get this mouse back in here. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Oh, I get to finish. Oh! Eli with the face palm. Oh, Eli. I got 4 people viewing this trash. It's pretty great stuff, you know. Alright. First 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I'm guessing I probably got a long way to go. But we're going to finish it all. 1 stream. All tonight. It's going to be great. I stand up. I make mental note of where I left off in the book. Then I slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Says Monica. Yeah. Monica, best girl, prove me wrong. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Yuri for life. I can't wait. See, I don't like Sayori. I don't like her too much. She's, No, 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 no. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. What the heck is a composition notebook? I don't know what that is. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Pristine, that's a big word. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, here we go. Who should I show? Oh, alright. Alright, boys. Who are we showing to the poem first? Where's the music? Is there no music for it? Can you guys not hear in-game audio? Oh, this is gonna make me so mad. I need a vote here, guys. Ooh, Drew says Yuri. Monica. Ooh. Alright. We're gonna go Monica. Well, we're gonna go Yuri first. Alright. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Oh, we lost a viewer, guys. Only my voice audio. What is this? Oh. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. Many apologies. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Alright. Yuri first, sorry. Yeah, y'all can hear it. Oh, this is sad. Oh my gosh. What? Why? Oh, that's some bullcrap. Give me a hot second here, boys. I'm sorry. Many apologies. Device not connected. Default. Run it as default, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Tell me if that works, guys. It should, hopefully. What is that? Question mark. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Killed the immersion. Oh, we got 4 people back up. Alright, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Oh, is it working? Oh, yes. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. My palms are sweating. What? This music is giving me PTSD. Guys, I don't know what's so bad about this game. It's such a nice game. We're reading poetry together. Like, it's great. As if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing as I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Drew, are your knees weak? Arms are heavy? Mom's spaghetti? All the good things, Drew. Alright, anyway. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? I'm just stressed from seeing how calm I am. I don't understand. Like, it can't be that bad, guys. Like, seriously. Well, never mind. You know, if I could get, like, more than 1 or 2 words from her, that'd be great. I'm just saying. Oh, here we go. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. We're back to the 1 word. That's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Drew, I don't know why you're stressed. Oh, here we go. Oh crap, I don't know if I can read all this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. 1 word. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. She bathed twice. Wow. Calm breathing air. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Calm. I see. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back? How do you flicker back? What the heck? Click outside the poem area to continue. Great stuff. 3 dots. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you... Well, yeah, it took me a long time to read. I'm very sorry. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Writing something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Oh, here we go. We're gonna get into ghosts. Hoo-hoo. How do you say that? Hoo-hoo. 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 Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, though. Ooh. Correcting me. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, at her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Wow. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. We're gonna learn. Yay. You think so? Yeah, of course. And we're back with the 1-word responses. Come on, Yuri. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best. For you, Will. Oh, that's so sweet. Should start with 3. Oh. Hold up, let me go to the end of this here. Make sure it stays working. Alright. Me too. Oh, here we go again, guys. Holy crap, do I get to go through all of them? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, come on, I can next for you, Drewski. Here we go. Hi, Will. See, she's gonna give me more than 2 words. It's gonna be great. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. See, look at this. We're talking now. It's amazing. Oh, crap. Where'd it go? Okay. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course. I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I wanted to share your poem. You wanted to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Will. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Queen. Queen. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Will. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Wow, I made a metaphor. No, Sayori is. No. Monica. And Yuri. No, Sayori. No. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. That's what she said. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do what you want to read my poem now. Oh, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, we got a longer poem here. Alright. It's called The Hole in the Wall. Wow. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Oh, my stream is pausing. Oh, no. Alright. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems... Okay, where it's going, but... That is, a lot of poems have been putting up emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Great poem, Monica. Good stuff, Drew. Good stuff. Great poem, let me tell you. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Great stuff. But if you just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh gosh, I gotta go through the other two now? But I don't care about Natsuki and Sayori. Well, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go. Jeez. Ouch. What? Harsh. See, I told you it was gonna be harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you already put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? Well, yeah, I kind of think you're stupid, but, that's just my opinion. I'm not gonna tell you that, though. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your... If you're still... Oh my gosh, I can't read this line. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oh, boom. Roasted. Painful to think about. Oh, got him good, boys. We got him. Fine. Well, sorry. Yeah. Thanks for apologizing. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Who are the other two people watching this? That's what I want to know. Like, who else is watching this trash? Anyway. Well, to each of their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Well, yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh. This is the dumbest poem ever. Fly through Natsuki's. Who likes her? Not me. Exactly. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sing, cheetahs can run. People can try, but that's about... This is the thing with this poem ever. You know what? Can I just... Oh, I told you I can't skip. Wait, can I auto it? Oh, we're just gonna... We're gonna skip through Natsuki because nobody likes Natsuki. My parents are watching. I highly doubt that. My dad is actually playing Battlefront right now. And my mom is going to sleep. Nobody cares about Natsuki. There we go. Sayori. Here we go. Alright. This is a good poem, Will. Thank you. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I am the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Wow, she's really happy. Punching bag. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. No shit, Sherlock. Great. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Will. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason that I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Why is everybody bad at this? Like, you're a literature club. Like, you should not be bad at writing poems. Like, come on. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Oh, okay. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. That's a pretty good line. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Do you have the game files open somewhere? Who, me? I want I want breakfast right now, actually. I might just go make myself some breakfast. Alright. Sayori, this is just a guess. Wait, can I open up? Hold up. Alright, give me a second here, boys. I got can I split screen it? Here we go. Perfect. Alright. No, don't do this to me, Doki Doki. My phone's gonna die, so I gotta take out my chat. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second here. Hold on. Just a second. Beautiful. No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Well, obviously. Come on. Get it together. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about yourself. Don't be mean. Why am I being mean to her? I don't want to be mean to her. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was just a bad poem. Ooh. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Really? It's not that bad to skip breakfast. I'm not gonna lie. I do it all the time. It's fine. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Not if I have anything to say about it. Mine's gonna be the best. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Wait, hold up. I want breakfast. Same. Do you have the files on tab? No, I don't know. I don't know what Drew's talking about now. Anyway, I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each one of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear you know. Reconnecting successful. Uh-oh. No, it might have disconnected. Oh, no. My internet took a dump. I'm sorry, guys. Crap. Alright, I think it should be okay. We shall see. My internet made a poopy, guys. I'm sorry. Alright. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing styles. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Will liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Ooh, got him good, boys. Got him good. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what maybe you're just jealous that Will appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Boom, roasted. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Jeez. Wow. Some ridiculous stuff. Alright, I think we're back on. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, I'm sorry. My internet made a poop. Many apologies. Many apologies. No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly... Well, somebody just got roasted. It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. I have no visual. Drew, how do you not have visual? Gosh damn, Drew. Oh. Stream is crashing, I think. Well, yeah, it made a little poopy, and then it should be back up now, though, Drew. Eli, do you have visual? I've got visual right here, so it should be okay. I think. As far as I know. I am making your poems all convoluted, I don't know that word, for no reason. The meaning should jump out as the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, Will. Wait, there's no reason. We have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Alright, it's great now. Alright, good stuff, Drew. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Will? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I'm agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh. Alright, boys, who we picking? I'm thinking we go with Yuri here, because I don't like Natsuki. She's kind of mean. I think I gotta go Yuri. Natsuki, you're right. I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight. Oh, Eli. Why you gotta play so much Doki Doki? I saw that one. Help. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was... Oh my gosh, Eli. Why you gotta play Doki Doki, Eli? Come on. Well, that's... But here's the thing. Oh wait, he's saying I should have picked help. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm sorry. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something. That's cute, Natsuki. I feel threatened when you said her poem was cute. Oh, that's why. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. Grind don't stop. That's true. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her, that Natsuki. I think that's enough. You both said the things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Yeah, she should apologize. Natsuki clenches her fist. She gonna smack her. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Ooh, that's rough. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, oh geez, here we go. It helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Ooh. It'll spare me from having to look. Oh, dang. Roast in my face. That hurts. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in a book while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. How does Eli find the need to invest? I don't know. Oh wait, hold up. Give me a second here. Alright, boys. If we go Eli. No, that's not what I wanted. No, where's you? Oh crap. Can I seriously not? Oh my gosh. Why can't I? Oh my lord, this is gonna drive me insane. Let me go to my friends list, thank you. View profile, that's the button I was looking for. If we go here, I'm pretty sure Eli has like a world record. We have 4,895 hours on record, currently in game. Eli. Do you need to have that many hours? That's a lot of hours playing Doki Doki. Next one, 156, 261, but then 5,000 out. Eli, come on, Eli. All right, anyway, back to this. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have not got more frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. How long are we into the stream here? Like 30-something minutes. 39 minutes in, boys. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Will. You're too kind. I feel attacked. Sorry, Eli. I'm sorry. I apologize. Thanks, Will. You're too kind. I'm thankful to you a part of this club now. Alright, it's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. You got him. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Oh, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have tea. Alright, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. Oh, what? How's she back? Did we go to the next day or something? She just came back? It was alright, well, mostly. Will, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Will, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee hee hee. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Alright guys, we're walking home. Here we go. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise. They're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Of course I kind of don't like Natsuki, but that's okay. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Will, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop the... But does it really need to stop there? Got him good again. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright. Ooh. Oh, some yoga. Are we playing Gmod tonight, boys? Boys. Alright. We're gonna go swimsuit. We're gonna go, death. Oh. Darn it. Wrong one. Anime. We have the power of anime on our side, guys. Puppy, because I like puppies. Marshmallow. Scars. Judgment. Valentine. Crap, I'm pressing the wrong person right now. Gosh dang it. Melancholy. There we go. Fickle. Bouncy. Chocolate. Vitality. Grief. Explode. Poof. Inferno. It's like an Inferno Tower on Clash of Clans, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Uncontrollable. Broken. Despise. Alright. Good stuff. Alright. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for club meeting already. Oh, I write a poem. Oh, I'm sorry, Eli. I'm sorry. I just wrote one. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Oh, no thanks. Ooh, that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. What are my reasons? Those are the winters. Oh, those, wait, oh. Those are the words that they used to, like, do the Winter Soldier thing. And I remember, are they actually the words? The guy, hold on. He's the villain, and I think he's Soldier 2. Let's see now. Alright, why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, we would have bought snacks before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Wow, that's rough. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Hooah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty that you... Oh my gosh. Man, I'm pulling out the savage lines now, guys. This is brutal. Yuri suddenly goes, hey, I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. Aha! I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, I tell Will to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that last year, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think of that. You were right though, I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That is still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Oh my gosh. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blap about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Nanasuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Alright, we're gonna take this off auto. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Just a little bit. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Alright, hold up. I gotta see. Are there boys online? Nick is online. Alright. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. That's true. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off. Alright, we're still alive. Good stuff. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite at it. Oh. Got him. Did you seriously just do that? Savage. Absolute savage. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Oh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Wow. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Wow. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since it was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. Sure, she just started. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Will. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love this chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining about her anyway. But yeah, she complains about everything, like, all the time. It looks like everyone has already settled down. I love being... We know you do, Drew. We know. Sayori somehow suddenly finished her entire cooking. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri, I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Oh jeez. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh no. I was kind of just waiting for you. And if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea for you? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking manners. What the flip? How do you notice how somebody moves? Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Spoons is not playing Destiny 2. Good luck, Spoons. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own damn business, Monica. Seriously, get it together. Or do you want me to tell you there's something wrong with helping involve Will in the club activities? Yuri knows how to move. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Will. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. No. Alright. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. No, it's not. Will, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seems in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have... Oh, I'm so nice. We have emotions and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Will, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Alright. Will, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature for the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I should do anything any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Ooh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to impress myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Wow. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Will. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Will, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's just a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough, I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Ooh, we got chocolate too. It's a bag of small chocolates and candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, each holding one book, and each holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I willpower. Oh, no. Lord, help me get through this game, please. I'd appreciate it. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's what she said. That's nice. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the paint. Oh my gosh. This is a little rough here, alright. You're right. I didn't even think about it like that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. And I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Ooh, Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Well, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did you even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest is rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh, wow. Got intense there, guys. Real intense. I don't get it. What don't you understand, Drew? Please, elaborate, Drew, on what you do not understand. Okay, everyone. Ooh-ah. Uh-huh. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Will, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have courage to bring up. Oh, we go through more poems? Alright. Monica, you're up first. Hi again, Will. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been reading inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes inside the head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. Nope, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Ooh. Got him, guys. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying, but anyway. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, great, here we go. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. RGB, boys. RGB in the chat. An endless... I don't know what that word is. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking. Why is there a little thing there? The flip. Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless bulb of meaningless. Load me. Load me. Alright. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's it. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I would never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to write space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. Wow. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes writing a poem isn't about the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is something chat he doesn't notice. What? What am I missing in the chat? Did I miss something? Drew, explain yourself. What did I do? Chat, he doesn't notice. I don't get it. Chat, he doesn't notice. Drew, I'm very confused right now. What do you mean, chat? He doesn't notice. Keep playing. What am I supposed to notice? Oh my gosh. Keep playing. Drew, what am I missing? Elaborate, Drew. I need to know. Drew. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing difficult situations. Don't worry. Don't forget to save your game. Oh my gosh. When that happens. Oh. Is this what you're talking about, Drew? Am I supposed to save my game? I'm still watching. Ew. Holy crap, there's like 9 plays. Oh my gosh. Alright. Drew, what am I supposed to be watching? Alright. Anyway. Gang. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Wait a minute, so, like, am I supposed to save my game more often or something like that? Is that what I'm missing, Drew? Wait, hold up, can I please skip these poems? Oh, yes. I don't want to read those stupid poems. I should have read Yuri's, actually. Wait, crap. Go back. Alright, we're gonna read yours. I'm gonna skip the other 2, because I don't care about that. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Foreshadowing. I'm so confused right now. Do you like it? Well, this one, is it gonna like get rid of my gay or something stupid? This one might even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you about the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. What is he foreshadowing? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. Chat, he doesn't notice. What am I supposed to know? Ah! Big foreshadow. Oh my gosh, don't do this to me. Why? Why you have to do me like this, boys? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give you more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. That's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. What is big foreshadow? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused right now. Can somebody explain in the chat why there's foreshadowing going on? Because I'm confused. I'm very confused. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience with her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing that someone motivated by my writing. Welcome to our world, Will. I don't want to be in your world. Can you just tell me the big foreshadowing? Like, dang it, Drew. Really happy. Are you saying you've ever shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, actually, I don't need that chat. We'll just full screen this. There we go. And besides, people who would just laugh at me. Do you really even think that? Yuri nods again. Huh? Even your close friends? You need to find out on your own. How long is it going to take me to find out on my own? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. if it's with you. The raccoon. Alright. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies, as I am an ordinary human. Is this some foreshadowing, this poem here? Please tell me this is like some foreshadowing stuff here. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh. Okay. Is the foreshadowing from Monica's poem? Alright, if the foreshadowing is from Monica's poem, can you tell me in the chat below? And I'm pretty sure I didn't read the rest of her poem. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Great poem, Yuri. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Is it foreshadowing from Yuri's poem? Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Oh my gosh, tell me what this foreshadowing is. I'm so confused. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in many more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Will? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit more now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Will. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. Oh, thanks, Yuri. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, we're going to skip these two. Alright, can you tell me if these ones are important or if I can skip them? Because I don't really like either one of them. Or are they, like, vital to the plot of the game? We will find out in a moment. As soon as the stream catches up. Because, like, if they're not vital to the plot, then I don't really care about their poems. Wait, is Sayori? We'll do Sayori. I ain't doing Natsuki though. I don't like Natsuki. She's mean. Ooh, I like this one, Will. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Huh, let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, and it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Then again, I guess completely conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right? But you're always thinking about other people. You need to go think about yourself for once. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Oh, no. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. How is this like a horror game? I don't understand. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you like something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Nice. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Will. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright, here we go. Bottles. Great poem. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a little bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after... Oh my gosh, this is a long poem. Oh wait, where'd it go? Crap. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. Ooh, that was a good line. That was a good line. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through the locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Holy crap. Exactly. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. Hold up. Okay. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way, even if it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Great poem, Sayori. You said great poem after them all, Drew. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Sayori's I had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one's one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright. Okay, I guess we'll do Natsuki. Why not? Huh. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Oh, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. Yeah, just a little bit. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh my gosh. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's not why I'm friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to rhythm of words. But she likes spiders. That's not why I'm friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends don't like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. She's so mean. Like, seriously. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. Savage. The world would be better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Great poem. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Is there some foreshadowing going on here too? Because, like, if there's spiders in this, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy if, like, a big... Oh my gosh, Drew. If there's, like, some spiders that, like, come up on my screen and start going all over the place, I'm not going to be too happy with that. That's not cool. Like, anyone who could agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Oh, okay. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone. It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something they're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh? That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get to it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, yours pretty weird, so I wouldn't get doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try to not be mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Ooh, dang. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Natsuki's whack. Thank you. Thank you, Eli, for saying Natsuki's whack. Alright. I appreciate that. Like, conveying emotions is important. Like, who writes a poem about Amy like spiders? Like, okay. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Oh, all these poems. All these poems. How long have we been going for? An hour and 28 minutes, boys. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, how long is this? Can somebody tell me how long this game is in the chat? Because I actually kind of need to sleep tonight, but we'll keep going. Alright, everyone. We'll be good to like 2 o'clock in the morning. Minimum. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the... Oh. boyos. They mentioned the festival. I don't know how I feel about that. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up burying ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Oh yeah, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually... Oh, I don't know if this is gonna be good, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. Isn't this like where it gets like super duper scary and stuff like that? That where the festival is about? Oh gosh. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Oh great. Performing. Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to be let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't worry, don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find new feelings that brought you here in the first place. Is the festival coming up here, guys? Is it like coming up soon? Because I'm ready for this festival. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the poem room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri may say they're not too happy about that. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway. Oh wait, hold up. Is that foreshadowing the death of Yuri? Because that's pretty rough. I don't want him to die. Eli, what was your... Oh, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. Wait, do I get to go around a festival and stuff? That'd be cool. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I think I'll go next. Ooh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem's called... Hank should glance at us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with the perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Opening the front door. Oh gosh. Oh no. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildering even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. If it's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then, Sayori begins her poem. Somehow I feel like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheering like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is just what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. I felt the story of the game hanging there, though not really a proper build-up. Y'all gotta start talking about this, man. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be like terrified by the end of this game. Like, have like major PTSD after this. I don't know if I want to open the door now. Like, oh man. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Will liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where they sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? I really don't like Natsuki. She's like a freako, like crazy person. Like, oh my gosh. Don't make me go before Will. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let Will go. See, this is the kind of crap I'm talking about. Like, what the flip? She's so mean and rude. Like, come on. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going in. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. What? Why are you all looking at me? Because you know. Oh my gosh. Obviously, jeez. You don't say. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Oh, I was really hoping she was gonna read the one about spiders and Amy. Dang it. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about then for the festival. Festival time, boys. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Aww. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up. But let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Ooh. Hey, news. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori Monica, but I'll do the best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Ooh. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehe. Geez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It's just a little nice, though. Well, yeah, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Will, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to be really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Will. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. Oh yeah, I picked Sayori. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away, so who knows what will happen in that time. Alright. Marriage. Massacre. Oh dang. Daydream. Alright. Rose. Fireflies. Wonderful. Waterfall. Nope. Oh, I picked now. But oh gosh darn it. Promise. Existence. Oh, that was not the right one yet. Romance. Candy. Awesome. Silly. Oh, defeat. Email. Alright, big email. Uncontrollable. Agonizing. Precious. After image and entropy. Go with that word. Misery. Oh man. Alright, hold it. We're gonna save our game here. Empty slot. Put it in there. Alright. Oh man. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and not picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all the people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. What? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, it makes no sense in translation. Question mark. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to, hey Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can just go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See, Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But then conversation has already dispersed and everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for a festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica as she's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Will, what's up? What's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but it seems like she's a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I just can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not asking you, Will. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to see if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. I can't believe y'all watching this for like 2 hours now. My goodness. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you will. Oh, dang. Me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else you know. Oh, dang. Here we go. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been so full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has been before. You're so funny, Will. Have you ever thought maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. A little bit too much. Just a little too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You see, women always be jumping to them conclusions all the time. Every time. That was a joke, but precious Sayori. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's been keeping her voice so quiet I can hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does this feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I have never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up in front of my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certain things who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. When I asked about her, she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. How romantic. Hey, sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into this a little bit too much. Well, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Here suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware, weren't you? That's it. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Oh, guys, we're reading again. Here we go. Okay, we're not reading again. After some time passes, Monica calls us to the club. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. And routines pull the same as I do. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was they're talking about with Sayori. Oh, here we go again. Alright. Monica first here, guys. I will. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take my poem I'm holding in my hands. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, you may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem... You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy being sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Oh, here we go, alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift, the sky victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight day. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quilt, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady that knows everything. The lady that knows everything knows what I am thinking before I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Great poem. Great poem, Monica. Great poem. You know, I don't know much. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, would the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everyone was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica. Oh my gosh, with these writing tips of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having our own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Yuri, you're up next. Decide to try something different today? I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my own preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. It's called Beach. A marvelous millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chastically meets the surface under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it quickly look at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. This is a nice poem. It's a happy poem, kind of. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, or my toes squish in the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Great poem. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing, we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my own thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Good stuff, good stuff. Sayori. Alright. Why do they always start off with the 3 dots? I don't understand. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends. That's just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Will. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little earlier today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? Oh, she's going home early. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Oh, she didn't even I didn't get to read the poem. I'm so disappointed. Who should do a poem? This one's alright. Alright, well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. She's so rude all the time. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scarring me anyway? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Oh, got him! God, Natsuki's elbow connects to with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away scaring you away after all. Oh, not scarring. My bad, everybody. My bad. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. But maybe if it was funny to her, I guess that's kind of the point. I should really watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out like nothing ever happened. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me right now. Alright. I'll be your beach. Oh my gosh. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls of your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought you had left long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash away your insecurities away in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in the windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine. Wow. Ooh. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. Yada. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write about anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, jeez. She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. making us write about the same topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Oh, hey, it's Monica. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't you start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange now? Something that sounded a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Ugh. Stagnating air is common for Wow. Well, stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well, and she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh, that curious expression coming from you, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if she can't also be leader on... Pick Yuri. Okay, I guess I'm gonna pick Yuri here in a minute. But if I can't also be leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting. You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love the atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk, in focus, and starts nodding to her son. Your mind is really racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Will. The one who's truly useless. Don't say. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have plenty of heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably be a long way if you give them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. That's... Honestly, I spent the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if I don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work that can get to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Always rude. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking. Oh my gosh. Vicious. Will may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be the... Yeah. So therefore, he may be more suited in assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Will to. What are you trying to say? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Will to decide who you like. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Will, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Oh, I get to pick. Oh, but of course, I'm going with... Drew says Yuri. Okay. No, I'm sorry, Drew. Very sorry. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah, Monica. You're the one who needs the least help out of... but I agree with Natsuki. You already have Sayori as well. But Will was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Yeah, I picked Monica. You laugh. Always. Exactly. Always. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What do you say here? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones who with ulterior motives. Excuse me, otherwise this wouldn't have... Why are they making such a big deal out of who I'm helping? I don't understand. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our club to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically the most logical for Will to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Oh, that's some bullcrap. No. I'll go with Yuri then, Drew. I'm sorry. They didn't let me pick Monica. Some bullcrap. Alright. Natsuki's gonna complain again. I literally called it before it even came up. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Will? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. So everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So that everything we needed to go over? Yep, that should be it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Never doubt me, my son. Wow. Well, I'm sorry. I tried to pick Monica, Eli, but it didn't get me. Do you feel the same way? Well, me, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Will picks me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has troubles with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. I got those digits, boys. Good stuff. Alright, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that not a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I prefer to go to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think that will make a very good productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason why you may have chosen me. You've forgotten the one reason with you. You are forgetting the reason with one most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Blah, blah, blah. Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I do believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that, I exchange and make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof, even if I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Oh, boys. It's already Sunday. This is the last day before the festival, I think. Good stuff. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't have much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit, but it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a single thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. And it's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said. Is it really... Alright, hold on, let me say this again. Put it there. Good stuff. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Ooh, it's my house. Oh wait, no, it's Sayori's house. It's not my house. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of me to not run down and greet her. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Will. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy, as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals on the walls, decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. It's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Oh, this is sad. This is tragic. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sarah smiles, shaking her head. That's no goodwill. Why can't it just be more like... Why can't it just be like it's always been? Is that all my fault? If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. Oh man, this one's sad, guys. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have to come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It's just wants to torture me. Ha 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 ha. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why did you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Oh my gosh. Wow. Boys, I'm gonna start tearing up. This one's sad. Why go to school? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit hard. Even the music, this is just depressing. It's like boom, boom, boom. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, but why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Tragic. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Well, that's depressing too. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No will. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that you could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. When I was selfish, I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in the way I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one of them. Without thinking, I want to grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her in a tight embrace. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing into my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Will, Sayori barely manages to speak over her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want for it is I can't. If you haven't anything to call yourself selfish, you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make the feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori pushes her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of these feelings well. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yep. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost for you to meet Yuri at your house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. Yeah, I should be worrying too much about. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I approach Amberby. It's the same house. That's unfortunate. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose it's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. I should be calling to you that, but I decided to ignore. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I get everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you. Oh no. It would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist before, which was in the process of opening it. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yeah. Yes. I have some things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help our guests to faraway places, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Why couldn't she look well? I don't know. It's something that I like about you, actually. That makes me feel and kind of happy. And no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Oh, spoons. Oh, Squeaky Wheel Eliminator is now playing this one too. Oh. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, I think that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Wow. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion, helps you feel them flow through your body. You just feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Do you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like you to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, Eli. Eli, why are you playing Doki Doki again? Eli. We gotta talk about this. Come on, Eli. No more Doki Doki. Oh yeah, what will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang them from the doorway of the classroom. Now we can fasten paper on other ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of people passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Is that so? I have to. You don't have to, Eli. You don't have to. I mean, you have to get to 5,000 hours, but it's okay, Eli. It's okay. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with her red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker wheel. You can write any characters you want. It'll help. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. This is what it feels like to party plan. Oh, Eli. Just never do the party planning again, Eli. Never, ever, ever. Party planning at work. Rough stuff. Alright, sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. My question is also, how does it take so long to plan the parties? Like, I don't understand. Like, why do we need so much time for them? I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Oh. I feel strange and beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. There's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. You're whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and yet feeling danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really... Oh, crap. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Don't question why it takes so long. It means less work. You'd rather not do elsewhere. Yeah. But I have to question why it takes so long because, Yeah, sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knives. Well, yeah, and when you get pulled other places too, then it's not so much fun. Elijah knows all about... Oh, yeah. I went on a date with a girl. She was what? Eli. What? You went on a date with a girl that did knives and she was whack. I want to know more about this date, Eli. What kind of knives were they? That's my question. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely soft. Where did you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Will, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. Then this knife... Oh, now you tell me. Oh, thanks, Yuri. Thank you. It can cut through skin like it's... Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Is she gonna kill me? Like, what? It can cut through skin like it's paper. What the heck? Oh, okay. That's a little weird. Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it up now. Wait for what's day. I won't be in tomorrow. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger... No. Oh, no. Oh, why? That's disgusting. Why? That's so weird. Oh my gosh. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue. So why is this so descriptive? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. What the heck? What the heck? Gee, you think? She's a vampire. What the flip? Yuri lowers her head and her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever... How could I do something like that? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. Oh my gosh. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're over... I don't think she's... I see no overreacting in this at all. Like, bro, if somebody put my finger in their mouth, I'd pull it right out too. Like, geez Louise. No. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and... Oh my gosh. Oh. Will, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. No, you don't say. You're so weird, Will. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quick. That's so disgusting. Oh my gosh. They got coronavirus now, guys. They licked each other's fingers. Sorry. They're both gonna die. Tragic. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and I'll be very effective as the door curtain. Looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next step? Oh, there's more tasks? Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in the paint tablets. Do you mind fetching those first? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be diluted. Small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Alright, hold up. Alright, y'all ready for this one? Here we go. Ah, beautiful stuff. Great stuff, guys. I put them on a plate and catch any paint drips that might bring it back into my room. Then bring it back to Yuri. Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back. Oh, no. Nothing. Your face is a little red. It's too hot in here or anything. No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri, oh, jeez. Well, that's why she said it's because there's skin like paper. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I'm like gagging right now. Oh my lord. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, and sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Here he smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if you're quite different, I can't understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things. Oh, boys. Like anime, games, and games. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. I'm just startled, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my head, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she lost in gaze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes heavily, gently half through the slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is that the aroma of jasmine oil giving me the dizzy feeling? Her gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm, and then suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Ooh. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier because she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. This should do it. I finish filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Boys, I think we're almost to the festival now. Oh, boys. I'm hoping I'm almost to the festival. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but that will take a while. Well, perhaps it should be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's any more for us to do here. You say that like you're glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit. Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to be a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say without thinking. About today. It's fine we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, though. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori, hi, Will. Sayori. Just now we weren't, it's okay, Will. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be able to do this together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course, Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hears out. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Will? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it make me feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Will. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before, it's true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Will. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Will, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm to squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you mean the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, crap. Drew. You'll always be my dearest friend. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Or do we say I love you? I don't know. Eli, are you still here? You know what? We're gonna go with dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. Well, oh, I should have picked love. No. Oh, what you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Don't friends on them. I'm sorry, Eli. I'm sorry. Drew, you've done. I didn't save it, so I can't go back. Shoot, I was gonna. Crap. All right. Don't worry. I'll play it again, and it'll be okay. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you were struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me in what I know is best, and that will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back. Friends. I feel so bad now that I friend-zoned her, guys. It feels terrible. I promise I'll get help. I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sarah forced a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chin? Oh my gosh. I should write a poem about this, Sarah. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember, for being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right. I just want to get back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone will. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sarah's finally smiley breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. She's so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sarah looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning and running off. Sayori? I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Well, this took a turn for the worse, boys. I should have just picked the top one. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Like, I feel bad, and I'm not, like, jeez. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Wait. Alright, hold up. Oh, wait a hot minute. Made it to the day of the festival, boys. I don't know if I'm ready for this one, guys. This is... it's rough stuff. Eli? Eli? Are you still awake, Eli? Eli? Oh, hold up. We're going to save it here. Put that there. Good stuff. I don't think I'm ready. Oh. Alright. Okay. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sarah, but Sarah isn't answering your phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event. The banner Yuri and I made it painted is dry, and I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Well, you're the first one here. Wait, do I get to... I didn't open the door. Am I supposed to open a door? Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the first classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. She calls Sayori a dummy. Ouch. You'd think that on the day this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up. Oh, the door is coming soon. Oh. Maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should at least take a little responsibility for her, Will. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell you about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Geez, you don't know the full story at all. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to come check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Oh, dang. Alright, get out of my head. Percentage. We got a percent sign up here, guys. Alright. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Well, dang. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Will, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori. So, well, alright. I'm not going to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. Oh, the door's coming soon, guys. Oh my gosh. It's not that big of a deal to at least wait for her, to help her wake up. I feel like What's-Her-Face is going to murder everybody. Yuri's going to, take the knife and just starts stabbing people, cutting them all up with her knife. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. That's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. Oh, no. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, gosh. Oh, my lord. No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. What the heck? Oh my gosh, why? What the fuck? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me right now. Oh my gosh. She hung herself, guys. Oh. Yeah, top 10 moments before disaster is right. Oh my gosh. Why? What the heck? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my... Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, I'm suppressing the urge to vomit too. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, jeez. She just like, well, that's okay. Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. I shouldn't have friend zoned her. Like, that was a mistake. Oh my gosh. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? I don't think I was selfish though at the same time, but like now that she hung herself, like, and like the music playing in the background, what the heck? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. Actually, that's not true. We can just go back to the save and we can just reload her back into the game. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We can just bring her back. This isn't some game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I literally just said that, and then this is some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I never can take it back. Never. Actually, you can. We just went over this. Never. Alright. Wait, is that the end? Holy crap, that's the end. Wait, that's how it ends? Oh. I don't get to go to the festival? Tragic. Check the main menu in the character file. What, this one? What the? The character file? What do you mean the character file? Yeah, I know her character looks so jacked up. I don't know what's going on. Nope, load again. It ain't over until the credits roll. All my slots are empty now. Oh, did I just delete them all? I don't know what happened. I'm very confused now. Because I don't have my slots anymore. What's the... He can look now? I don't... I'm so confused, y'all. Like... Load again. I can't load back in. Oh, my game is gone. Help. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, files don't have my browser. Okay. Settings. I guess that's it. The icon beside the Chrome bottom of the screen. By the Chrome? Hold up, let me try this. This thing? The icon beside Chrome. Oh. I see what you're saying now. My library? Or Internet Explorer? You're on the right path. Keep playing. Yo, I'm so confused right now, y'all. Like, the icon beside my library. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Hold up. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, beautiful thing. The icon was... I'm on the right path. Keep playing. What do you mean? This thing? Oh, what the flip? Was that what I was supposed to find? What the heck? Just keep playing? Y'all, I'm confused now. What the fuck? Drew?
Are you there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
And hold on.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, hold up.
Go into taskbar.
Taskbar? My task manager?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in task manager.
Exit the game really quickly.
Let me exit the game. Why would I exit the game? I
Or
want
just
to.
go back to the main menu.
Oh, okay. Team Salvato. This game is not suited for RPG. Okay. My slots are still empty. Alright, what am I supposed to do now?
There should be something for Doki Doki there.
There's nothing for Doki Doki. I got new game, load game settings, help, and quit.
There's nothing for character profile.
No.
That's strange because I have that.
Oh. It's not DLC, is it? Like,
It might be.
I've got a feeling like it might be. Doki Doki Literature Club. Club Fan Pack. I'm thinking that might be it. I don't have it. That's sad. Okay. I'm hold up. Give me a second. What did Eli say? I have 5. You're doing the right thing. Playing the game like normal. Alright. Drew's. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm gonna hang up and I'm just gonna play the game like normal and see what happens.
Keep doing that.
Alright. Bye, Drewski.
Bye bye.
You're doing the right. Alright. I'm gonna play the game as normal. Bro, you're doing the right. I'm so confused. Alright. Oh, it's Monica. Okay. I'm not gonna read all the same stuff again. We're just gonna click through. So I think it's the same stuff. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Okay. We're going through. Alright. Oh, yep. Oh, man. Why did she hang herself? Oh my gosh. Like, jeez. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, this is different. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, what the heck? Wait, no, it's the same thing. Wait a minute, there's no Sayori in this. What the flip? Hold up, is Sayori not a part of this anymore because she died? Spoke without thinking after your side smile. Anyway, what about you? But let's see. Okay, this is the same thing. Okay. Wait, Eli, it's the same thing. Do I just keep going? some things are different. I've read most of this before. Wait a minute, so is Sayori not a part of this anymore? Because, like, do I just, like, pick them off one by one? Like, what the flip? I'll see. I'm thinking I'm just gonna pick them up one by one. Oh my gosh. I'll explain why she's gone. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, dang. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Do I read the special poem? What the flip? Sure? Oh, jeez. What the heck? Read? What am I supposed to read? Oh, no. Oh. What the flip? Sayori's not here anymore, guys. Oh. Alright, we're just gonna pick them all. No, hi again, Monica. What the flip? Why am I like glitching now? What in the world? What the heck? That's Monica. Monica. Never put my stuff in the right spot. I feel like this is not the same at all. What the heck? Don't judge a What the heck? Am I supposed to like decipher something through all these things? Don't judge a book. KKK. Yo, I'm confused right now. Yeah, chat, okay, yeah. You can decide stuff later for yourself. Oh, you can decode stuff later for yourself. I see. I read that wrong. My bad. My dad would beat the shit out of me. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I feel like that's not what she said at all. Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Oh, I just can't it. What the? What is this? What the heck? What is going on? Didn't I read this one already? Oh yeah, your point of the day, yada yada yada. Wait, oh, the poem did change? Oh, oops. Well, I like half read it. I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is the same. The poems change? It's the same one, though. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the breath of amicable bathing, because it talks about bathing 2 times. I bathe. Calm. That calm thing. And then she talks about her terrible handwriting. I remember this, guys. Yeah, it's the same poem. Oh, I remember this conversation. Yep. Oh. The heck? Uh-oh. I don't remember this. Oh. Go, what the... I didn't get to read all that, what the heck? Are they gonna... Is someone gonna... No. What the... What the... What is happening? Oh my gosh. Why? Hey, well, why don't we step outside? Okay. What the heck? I'm assertive sometimes, but I never put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, you missed a lot of important convo. Wait, did I actually? I thought it was the same stuff. Because they talked about, you know, they had the same. Was it not the same argument? I could have sworn it was the same argument, Drewski. Now I'm confused. Because then they had their follow. It was the same one from the last one, I thought. I know this isn't the same one. Mean it. Besides, I'm sure Nancy can forget all about it by tomorrow completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Harry looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. Feel free, the last one now. Start. The start is the same, but it gets darker. Oh. Some is same, some is different. Okay. Oh, it just gets icy. Oh, it's okay. I'm the president, so I should be allowed. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something. Oh. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with you. It would just be embarrassing with you listening, so I guess I really didn't have a choice, do I? I'm really sorry for causing trouble. What the? Okay, I'm writing a poem now. Okay. Death. Defeat. Silly. Extraordinary. Tears. Peaceful. Love. Milk. Cause why not? Massacre. Memories. Judgment. Strawberry. Bubbles. Rainbow. Big rainbow. Email. Jumpy. Kitty, because kitties. Oh, fluffy, 100%. Doki Doki. Anger. Another day passed since time for a club meeting already. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Well, I'm not here. A little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter. That's not what I was saying right now. I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, please don't tell me Monica died. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh man. Mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Oh dang. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys... I was not. unfortunately. Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Oh. What's the story about anyway? Well, I looked over the cover. The book. It's about the portrait of Marco. It's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into. Oh my gosh! Jeez. Oh man. Turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped in there have this trait that turns them into killing machines. Oh my gosh, please tell me she's not a killing machine. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Oh, please, Lord. If she's a killing machine. But the facility is worse and they started selectively braiding people by gunning out through. Oh my gosh! What? Oh my gosh! Oh. Why? Holy crap, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh my gosh. But because the road is full of people. Oh my gosh. This is so dark now. Then suddenly. I'm rambling, but aren't I? Not again. Oh, I need to make this text speed go a little slower. So I can read that quick. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Oh, what? I didn't get to read that. What the flip? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I ended up saying something strange. Please stop me if... Did I change it? Okay. Oh, she's totally gonna be a killing machine. This is oh. Are you sure it's a little apprehensive? What? Oh, I didn't even get to read it. What the heck? Alright guys, I actually have to go to sleep. Like, oh man. Alright, I'm gonna save this trash, and then... Well, not save this trash. I'm gonna save this, and then I'm gonna finish it all tomorrow, hopefully. It's gonna be okay. Put it there. And, yeah, alright. Good stuff, guys. We played... How many hours? Hold up. Where's my... Oh my gosh! 3 hours and 45 minutes straight, guys. Okay. Good stuff in Doki Doki tonight. Alright. Drewski, good night, Ski. Eli, if you're still watching, good night, Ski. I'm gonna end it now. GG. Don't worry. I haven't quite hit 4 hours, but it's gonna be okay. I'm so tired and I need to go to sleep. Alright, good night.